At one of the country's biggest art fairs, there was little sign of tough economic times. This sculpture alone fetched $33,000.
I mean, we've sold really pretty much everything by this artist.
The gallery owner says that inflation and higher interest rates aren't hurting sales.
We thought, oh my God, get ready for the crash, but it totally didn't happen. I think a lot of the people who have the money to spend on art, they're not so much struggling with their mortgage.
Sales soared by almost 40% at this year's fair to $14.4 million.
We've got a lot of sellout shows, a lot of red dots on the walls, which is fantastic to see.
But some cracks are emerging in the local art market, with pieces taking longer to sell.
My market is the higher end of the market, and there's resistance.
Carly Rolfe represents the estate of suburban landscape painter Howard Arkley. His last known piece was put on sale at the fair for $1.5 million and it hasn't yet sold.
Even high-end, well-heeled collectors are pulling back.
It's really difficult to put a head figure on how much art is being sold in Australia because those figures aren't collected. But at auctions, around $140 million worth of art was sold here last year. The top-selling auction houses include Smith & Singer, Deutscher & Hackett and Menzies. The most traded artists are still established names like Brett Whiteley, Sidney Nolan, Fred Williams and Charles Blackman. Art consultant David Hume expects that auction results will hold up this year.
We're seeing population increases which are massive, and that would have to lead to more art buyers.
While this art industry analyst says the uber-rich have been buying up art as an inflation hedge.
Where auction houses have said they felt the squeeze is probably in the lower end of the market.
Back at the fair, gallerists agree this end of the market is more likely to be feeling spooked.
Smaller galleries who have collectors of a lower price bracket who are collecting more speculative work will absolutely feel the squeeze.
Although Small Melbourne Gallery Futures is feeling positive about the year ahead.
Beginning of last year that was quite difficult and then things kind of picked up near the end of the year.
An industry that is hoping a seller's market continues.